Hello everybody, my name is Periwinkle, and today I have an awesome video for you guys. Basically, if you do not know, I am the state president of a wonderful organization known as BETA. If you don't know what BETA is, it is an honors academic club which promotes healthy competition between schools, states, and eventually across the entire nation. And I am amazingly proud to be a part of it, and I know a lot of you guys out there are a part of it as well. So a common question I get is, how did I run for office and what strategies did I use to get elected, being that I am the first one from my school to ever be elected as a state president. So there are a few tricks and tips that I followed that I will live by for basically every election I go through that I think really put me over the edge and gave me that extra boost in votes. Now, this is not meant to brag or sound conceited or anything. These are honest to God tips that I think helped me win the election, and I feel like they can help with student council elections, National Honor Society elections, and any kind of election you're in. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get right into the video. So one of the main things I did the most was walked around and talked to people. I think this is the most underrated thing. A lot of people will stick to their clubs or stick to themselves at convention, but when you're campaigning, you can't just rely on your club giving you those votes. You know, you have to rely on basically being a charmer and being that person that people want to vote for. So what I did a lot of was I would walk around the entire campus that we had our convention at, and I would talk to every single person that looked to be from the 9th to 12th grade age range and ask, hey, are you here for BETA? I would strike up a meaningful conversation with them. I would be like, what are you competing in? Where are you from? Etc., etc. And then I would slip my name in there and be like, if you guys would vote for me, I would so appreciate it. So basically, striking up meaningful conversations is one big key point. A second one is being able to actually communicate with them. Be able to actually crack a joke or two. Like, one girl asked if I would get this guy's Snapchat for her, and if I did, they would vote for me, and I did. And I think they actually started talking on Snapchat a little bit after that, so that's a fun fact. But be able to not be a robot. Be able to actually communicate like an actual person and be able to crack a joke. The second also goes with humor. Humor is very valuable in your campaign skit and your speech. A lot of people always go in too unprofessional almost, and it throws them off entirely. If you are just blending in with all the other candidates having a monotone voice and not really doing anything, then it doesn't set you apart. You want to be able to be set apart in the crowd. So basically, a good thing to set you apart is humor, and I used a lot of that, and I also used a lot of tone inflection in my voice like I am now, just to basically grab their attention. And I also spoke very slowly, unlike what I'm doing now, and reached out to them specifically in my speech and basically called them out and said, let's make West Virginia BETA grow, etc., etc. One thing also I would recommend for the skits is to keep up with the modern trends. So this year, West Virginia famously beat Texas in a game of football, and one of the most famous things now is horns down, like this, and that happened right before convention. And at the end of my skit, what they did was they went horns down, and you would not believe how many people came up to me saying that's what got me to vote for you. So if you have more relative or relevant things within your skit, then it really pushes it over the edge and makes people feel like they can actually relate to you, since you know the memes and stuff like that. But don't go too dank where, you know, you get disqualified. Don't do that, please. Another tip I definitely have is to be friends with the other candidates. Don't let this race define your friendship, because a lot of them you're going to be working with in the future. A lot of them you're going to be going to the summer leadership camp with. You need to be able to, You need to be able to have a meaningful bond with them, and even though you guys are competing, remember, it's all in good fun, that you are there because you are the best and brightest of your school, or if you're running at the national level, you're the best and brightest of your state. Just know that whatever happens, BETA will be in good hands, or whatever organization you're running for will be in good hands, and don't let it get to your head. Anyway, those are some quick tips on what I did to run for BETA office. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you plan on running for any office, whether it be for BETA, National Honor Society, or Student Council, or whatever, leave it down below, and I'd love to read those. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye!